Good morning students. Sairam. Welcome back to the computer class. In our previous session, we had started first chapter, that is software and its types. In that, we had learned what is operating system and uses of operating system and example of operating system software. The software is a set of programs and related data. And what is operating system? Operating system is interface between user and the hardware, right? And what are the example of operating systems? MS-DOS, Windows 7, right? Linux, Unix, okay. So, in this session, we will be studying basic functions of the operating system, language processor, utility software and application software. What are the basic functions of the operating system? The first one is device management, that is input and output. Device management controls the working of all input and output devices. So, it manages the devices in a computer system with the help of device controllers and device drivers. Device control and device drivers. For example, you want to install a new printer, then you need printer as well as drivers, right? You have to install the driver also, isn't it? The second one is memory management. It assigns memory to various programs whenever it is required. Memory management keeps track of each and every memory location. Okay, whenever the computer wants memory, then it will give the memory, otherwise it will freezes the memory when it is not in use. Third one, runs software. We have to run all the software like MS Paint, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, Adobe Flash, right? Okay, it allows to start all the programs. But one more new feature is there. See, suppose you are not getting any file. Okay, in our computer so many files are there, you are not getting the application. You have to open the application like Word. So, you are not getting where it is. Then just click on start, the run is there, right? In that run, just write down Word, it will open. Okay, okay children, just do it and see. Next one is processor management. What is processor management? Which one is the processor here? CPU is the processor, right? So, keeps tracks of processor and status of processor. Processor management will keep the track of processor and status of processor. It manages the working of the processor by allocating various jobs to it. See, go on, we are copying the file, we are deleting the file, right? And we are modifying the file. So, that process management will keep a tracks of processor and status. Next, file management. It keeps track of information regarding creation, deletion, transfer, copy, storage and of files in an organized way. So, we are deleting the files, transfer the file, copy a file, storage, right. So, file management system improves the overall functions of a business workflow. It also provides a searchable database for quick retrieval. Next, security. Security refers to providing a protection to computer system resource such as CPU, memory disk, software programs, most important data and information stored in the computer system. So, protect against unauthorized access Now language processor. All the softwares are created by writing programs in computer language. What are the computer language? That is C++, C, Java, Basic, Pascal, Python. These are all computer language. Okay. The programs are written in these languages. Okay. All the programs are written in, maybe it is C++, maybe it is Java, maybe it is Pascal, maybe it is a Python. Right. But computer will not understand these languages. So language processor is very important software. So what the language processor will do? It translates or converts a program within a computer language into the machine language form. It converts a program written in computer language into the machine form so that computer can understand, right? So children, last year we had learned, remember, HLL and LLL. HLL stands for high level language and the LLL stands for low level language. Okay, high level language means what? Which we can understand, the computer cannot understand. And the low level language means what? Which computer can understand, we cannot understand. Right? So the language processor is must. Now next one, utility software. Right? What are the utility software? The utilities are the program that assist in the smooth functioning of a computer. To run the computer smoothly, we need some utility software. Right? We will see that one by one. Antivirus software. What is the use of antivirus software? To protect your computer from virus, we need software. Right? All are using antivirus software. Right? So because we have to protect our computer from virus. So the antivirus is utility software. The second one is backup utility. This is process of recovering data in case of accidental loss. See, all of you know that we can take the backup, we can recover the data also with the help of this utility software. That means all the utility softwares are present in your computer, right? Okay. Now compression means what? With the help of compression, we can reduce the size of the file. Okay, you can process the shrink files so that less disk space is occupied. These files cannot be read directly. Suppose you want to, for example, you want to put a movie file in your pen drive, but in the pen drive less space is there. Then what will you do? You will zip the file, that particular movie file, you will zip the file with the help of some software, maybe WinZip, WinRAR, 7-zip. These are all compression software. With the help of this software, we will reduce the size of the file and we will put it in the pen drive. But you want to see that movie again. Okay, when you will put the pen drive into in your computer and just do the decompressed, their actual form before use. You have to decompress the particular file. Now come to the application software. These are the set of programs which are used to perform specific types of job like making calculations, arranging data in organized way. Some softwares, application softwares, right? So some general purpose application softwares are designed to meet the needs of an individual or an organization. That we will learn one by one now. The word processing software. All of you already learned word processing software, that is MS Word, right? You can modify the data, you can delete the data, you can put the data, you can create a table, right? So these are the most common software, right? So MS Word and WordPad is a word processing software. Second one is electronic spreadsheet, or you can say Excel. So a spreadsheet program helps you to perform calculation, analyze data and display the information in a presentable manner. Okay. So this spreadsheet is a table which is divided into rows and columns. A spreadsheet is table which is divided into rows and columns. This is electronic spreadsheet. What is that? Electronic spreadsheet. Now, database management system, it is known as DBMS. It is very powerful software. Here you can store the data, we can arrange the data, we can sort the data. Okay, that's why it is the DBMS is known as very powerful data. We can store the data as many as. So MS Access, FoxPro, Oracle, these are all database management system. This is the DBMS software. Desktop publishing package, that is known as DTP. Okay. This package helps us to combine both text and graphic features to design professional documents. See, here documents you can create in Word also, right? But you want to create a professional documents like newsletter, brochures, business cards, greeting card, web pages, posters, books, magazine, okay, and more for professional or personal printing online or on screen. See, you can make a greeting in MS Word also, Microsoft Word also, but this is what it gives a professional looks. So you can use the software like CorelDRAW, PageMaker to create magazine, web pages, greeting cards, newsletters. Now graphics, multimedia and presentation software. Graphics software, this is used to create images such as charts, graphics, logos and photographs. Example, you can use Paint. With the help of Paint you can create a chart, graphs and logos. Yes, and Photoshop, AutoCAD and Dreamweaver. Okay, AutoCAD and Dreamweaver, these are all graphical software. Dreamweaver is used to create a web page. Dreamweaver is what? Used to create a web page. Same thing, AutoCAD is a CAD software, that is known as a CAD software. It is used in engineering firm, architecture. So they are using that AutoCAD software package. So multimedia software. Multimedia. Multi means many, media means video, text, everything. So we can combine all the medias. Okay, so that is multimedia software. This is used to create video, animation, sound, graphics and text with a high degree of interactions. So example, you want to create a game software, right? So you can use game software, Windows Media Player and Windows Movie Maker. These are all multimedia software. Now presentation software. This all of you know, you already learned this presentation software, that is PowerPoint. Why we are using the PowerPoint? To create a slide, right? The PowerPoint is creating with the help of combined text, graphics, multimedia content and create professional presentations. Yes. Next, specific application software. Specific application software is a type of software created to execute one specific task. So specific application software packages are customized to meet the needs of a particular application. For example, web browser. With the help of web browser, you can view the web page. So calculator you can use for what? Calculations. Same thing, calendar is you can schedule upcoming events and remind you for important events. So games, the games is also a specific application software. For example, chess, you can play only a chess. Same thing, media player. The media player you can use audio, video, right? So these are all specific type of software. Now children, let us see what we have learned in this session. What are the basic function of the operating system? Device management, memory management, run software, processor management, file management and security. And the language processor. So what is the use of language processor? It translates a program written in a computer language, right? Then next, utility software, antivirus, backup, compression, these are all utility software. The next, application software, the application software, MS Word, MS Office, PowerPoint, DTP, right? These are all application software. Now, these are then general purpose application softwares are what? General application softwares is used for a variety of tasks. It is not limited to one particular function. You can carry out many functions. So, last, specific application software is what? You can do a specific type of work.